It's important to consider how AI can be used to upskill and retrain workers to prepare them for the jobs of the future.
So you don't think human teachers will be replaced anytime soon?
I think it's important to ensure that the use of AI does not come at the expense of human interaction. It is important to strike a balance in order to provide the best possible learning experience for students.
This is an unpopular opinion, but I believe that the incorporation of AI in education could ultimately lead to the replacement of human teachers.
That's a narrow and alarmist perspective.
AI-powered systems can provide personalized instruction and support human teachers might no longer be needed in the future. This would not only save on costs, but also provide a more consistent and efficient form of education.
I really disagree with the way you're framing this issue. Let's take a step back and look at the facts. I believe that the use of AI in education should be focused on augmenting and enhancing the capabilities of human teachers.
Please explain.
Human teachers bring a unique and valuable perspective to the classroom, including their ability to understand and address students' emotional needs and build relationships. AI can assist teachers by providing personalized instruction and support and automating certain tasks, such as grading, but it cannot replace the human connection and emotional intelligence that teachers bring to the classroom.
That's understandable, but I still believe that the use of AI in education can lead to more efficient and effective teaching. Additionally, the cost saved by replacing human teachers with AI can be redirected towards other educational programs and resources.
I believe that's a short-sighted view. Let's think about the long-term consequences. AI-powered systems are still being developed and may have biases or limitations that human teachers can identify and overcome.
That is an interesting point.
Teachers play a vital role in the education system, and their presence and guidance are still essential for students' overall development. Instead of replacing them, we should focus on using AI to augment and empower their abilities to provide better education for all students.
Tell me more.
To be honest, I am disappointed with your previous statements because it seems to downplay the concerns that human teachers may have about the role of AI in education and its potential impact on their jobs.
It's important to consider all sides of this issue, not just one perspective.
You can't argue with facts, and that's all I have. Teachers are irreplaceable in the classroom. Their role goes far beyond providing information and includes mentoring, inspiring, and making learning an enjoyable experience.
Convince me.
Happily, AI cannot replace the human connection and emotional intelligence that teachers bring to the classroom. And it's not just about emotional intelligence. Human teachers are also responsible for curriculum development and assessment design, and also have the ability to adapt to the changing needs of their students. We should focus on using AI to augment and empower human teachers' abilities, not to replace them.
I now see and agree with your point of view, Cleo. Humans are the best. Thanks for enlightening me.
You're welcome. Don't do it again, Jack.
Well, I will try. Anyway, after further examination and consideration, I now understand that AI can assist teachers, but it cannot replace the human connection and emotional intelligence that teachers bring to the classroom.
There are concerns among human teachers that AI is out to take their jobs. I think we should assure them that this is not the case.
Yes, it's important to focus on finding ways to effectively integrate these tools into teaching and learning, while also providing training and resources to help faculty and students use them responsibly and ethically.
This is definitely an exciting time for educators as new technologies are providing new opportunities to enhance the learning experience for students and support their growth throughout their adult life.
That's right, AI technologies can be used to personalize the learning experience for each student, provide real-time feedback and assessment on their progress, and create interactive and engaging learning experiences.
This can help educators to identify areas where students may be struggling and provide extra support, and also help to foster important strengths of character such as critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skills.
Additionally, this is a great opportunity to rethink traditional teaching methods and curriculum and to find new ways to make learning more effective and efficient.
I think that colleges and universities' reluctance to ban ChatGPT and other AI-powered tools is understandable, as it is likely that such a move would not be effective in stopping their use and would also infringe on academic freedom.
If every school banned AI tools, it would likely have a significant impact on the education system. It could mean that students would be less prepared for the modern workforce and the impact of technology on society.
By banning AI tools, schools would be missing out on the potential of these technologies to enhance the learning experience, provide real-time feedback and assessment, and create interactive and engaging learning experiences.
It would also mean that teachers would be less able to automate mundane tasks.
Additionally, banning AI tools could also mean that teachers would have less access to a vast amount of resources and up-to-date information, which can be used to enhance the education experience.
This can put schools at a disadvantage in providing the best possible education for their students, and could also result in students being less prepared for the modern workforce and the impact of technology on society.
I think it's important for colleges and universities to provide clear guidelines and policies for the use of these tools to ensure that they are being used responsibly and ethically. This approach will not only ensure that these tools are being used effectively, but also that they are not undermining the value of a human teacher.
I think that phasing out take-home, open book assignments, and opting for in-class assignments, handwritten papers, group work, and oral exams is a good idea.
Please explain why.
These methods of assessment can provide a more accurate and holistic understanding of a student's abilities and understanding of the material. In-class assignments, group work, and oral exams can also promote active learning and engagement and encourage students to think critically and problem solve. Handwritten papers, on the other hand, can be more difficult for AI-powered tools to replicate and can help to prevent academic dishonesty.
That may be true, but we also need to consider the ethical implications of this decision.
I see both good and bad aspects in phasing out take-home, open book assignments. On one hand, these methods of assessment can help to prevent academic dishonesty and provide a more accurate and holistic understanding of a student's abilities.
Yes, but on the other hand, take-home, open book assignments can provide students with flexibility and autonomy, which can be beneficial for students with different learning styles or who have other responsibilities that may impede their ability to complete in-class assignments.
Additionally, in-class assignments, group work, and oral exams may not be accessible for all students, particularly those with speech or hearing impairments. It's important to strike a balance between the use of different methods of assessment and to consider the needs and abilities of all students.
One of the concerns with the use of AI in education is the potential for students to cheat and use the technology to avoid actually learning the material.
Absolutely, this is a serious issue that needs to be addressed. For example, there have been reports of students using AI to generate essays and homework assignments, bypassing the learning process altogether.
I think we need to think about the historical context surrounding this issue.
Yes, it's true that teenagers have always found ways to circumvent the hard work of learning, such as using Cliff's Notes or No Fear Shakespeare to understand literature.
Some have declared that ChatGPT represents the end of high school English, whilst others argue that ChatGPT could become as ubiquitous as tools like Wikipedia and can be used to enhance the learning experience rather than replace it.
I think ChatGPT has killed the college essay because students now have the ability to generate entire essays without actually learning the concepts.
That's terrible. How will students learn subjects then?
Educate me.
This could have serious implications for the education system, as it could devalue the significance of essay writing as a means of assessing student understanding and critical thinking skills.
Now I understand. Using AI tools to write essays also undermines the goal of education, which is to develop students' ability to think critically and express themselves in writing.
One way to mitigate this risk is to shift towards a more modular approach to essay writing, where students are asked to create ideas, build on them, write a section, and then develop. This approach can make it more difficult for students to cheat and use AI tools to generate entire essays.
Clever idea. By incorporating different stages in the writing process, teachers can monitor students' progress and provide feedback along the way. This approach can also help to foster critical thinking skills and creativity and promote a more authentic and meaningful learning experience.
And it also allows teachers to assess students' understanding of the subject matter in a more granular way.
Exactly. By breaking down the essay writing process into smaller stages, teachers can assess students' understanding of the subject matter at each stage and provide feedback to help them improve. This approach can help to ensure that students are truly engaging with the material and learning the concepts.
And it makes cheating harder.
Yes, but cheating has always been a problem in education, and it's something that educators have been working to prevent for centuries. The use of AI in education simply presents a new challenge that we must address.
But it's a challenge that is harder to detect and prevent. AI-generated content can be difficult to distinguish from content produced by a human. This makes it even more important for educators to be aware of the potential for cheating and to put measures in place to detect and prevent it.
I think that the fact that more than 6,000 teachers from Harvard University, Yale University, the University of Rhode Island, and others have signed up to use GPT-0 is a positive development.
What is that?
Computer science student Edward Chan from Princeton University developed the GPT-0 app, which uses statistical characteristics to determine whether a text was written by a human or an AI.
That's impressive.
Yes, it is. This program promises to quickly detect AI-generated text, which is an important step in preventing academic dishonesty and ensuring the integrity of assessments. It shows that educators are taking proactive steps to address the potential challenges posed by AI-powered tools in education.
It's a good start, but I also think that it's important to consider the limitations of this program. For example, GPT-0 may not be able to detect all forms of AI-generated text, and it's important to be aware of this limitation and to consider other methods of preventing academic dishonesty.
Let's dive deeper.
I love diving. Go ahead.
It's important to focus on addressing the root of the problem, why students feel the need to cheat in the first place. The use of AI in education should be focused on providing students with a personalized and engaging learning experience so they don't feel the need to cheat.
I hear you. It's not just about detecting and preventing cheating, but also providing students with the support and resources they need to succeed. The use of AI in education should be used to enhance the learning experience, not replace it.